Good morning, students. Welcome to SST class. Today we will learn our first chapter of history: how, when, and where. Let us start. How important are dates? Okay, students, before starting our topic, I want to know from all of you when your birth falls. Well, all of you have spoken about the date like 4th September, 5th January, etc. Now let us come on our topic. How important are dates? As we go back, there was a time when historians were fascinated with dates. In common notation, history was synonymous with dates. You might have heard from people, and so many of you say that I found history is boring because it is all about memorizing dates. Is such concept true? History is certainly about changes that occurs over time. It is finding about how things were in past and how things have changed. As soon as we compare the past with present, we refer to time. We talk of before and after. Let us understand with an example. Before corona, we never used mask, and as after spreading of corona, we are using mask. Okay. Now I think all of you are known about how important are dates. Let us learn with another example. Tea, which is very common beverage drink in our houses. But you ever thought how it is being introduced or started? Well, other example, potato. It is not an Indian vegetable. It has been brought by Portuguese in India. Or tomato. It was just started using 150 years ago in Indian kitchen. Brought by Portuguese. Or before newspaper or TV, how people come to know what is happening in the world. All such historical questions refer us back to notations of time. But time does not have to be always precisely dated in terms of particular year or a month. Sometimes it is actually incorrect to fix precise dates to process that happen over a period of time. Like people of India did not begin drinking tea or using potato or tomato one fine day. They developed a taste for it over time. If I give my example, when I was of your age, I did not know about pasta, pizza or burger. But now these dishes are very common in our kitchens. And I can't tell you the exact date when I have had my first pizza or pasta. So there can be no one clear date for a process such as does. As similarly, we can't fix a one single date on which British rule was established or national movement started. All these things happened over a stretch of time. We can only refer to a span of time, an approximate period over which particular changes become visible. Why then we do continue to associate history with a string of dates? This association has a reason. There was a time when history was an account of battles or big events. It was about rulers and their policies. Historians wrote about the kings was crowned, the year he married, the year he had a child, the year he fought a particular war, the year he died, and the year the next ruler succeeded to the throne. For such events as these, specific dates can be determined, and in history such as these, debates about dates continue to be important. Now, let us learn how the which dates come. The historians choose a set of dates which are important. The dates we select, the dates around which we compose our society of the past, are not important on their own. They become vital because we focus on a particular set of events as important. If our focus of study changes, if we begin to look at new issues, a new set of dates will appear significant. Let us learn with an example. If the history is written by British historians in India, the rule of each Governor General was important. These histories begin with the rule of first Governor General Warren Hastings and ended with the last Viceroy, Lord Mountbatten. All the dates in these history books are linked to their personalities, to their activities, policies, achievement. It was as if there was nothing outside their lives that was important for us to know. The chronology of their lives marked the different chapters of the history of British India. When we write history or a story, we divide it into chapters. Why do we do this? It is to give each chapter some coherence. It is to tell a story in a way that makes some senses and can be followed. In the process, we focus only on those events that help us to give shape to the story we are telling. In the histories that revolve around the life of British Governor Generals, the activities of Indians simply do not fit. They have no space. So, what we do? We need another format for our history. This could mean that the old dates will no longer have the significance they earlier had. A new set of dates will appear more important for us to know. Rest of the topic I will explain you in next video. Thank you.